Well, hello again. Having mastered the concepts of data, we will move on to look at measures of central tendency. I ask that you be a little patient with me today. I had pretty massive dental work, so I may be slurring my words a little, but I wanted to make certain that I got this recorded for you. We will start out with three new terms to know, and these are measures of central tendency. The first of those is mean, the second is median, and the third is mode. Central tendency means how we define how something meets in the middle. And the middle may be described as a numerical average, which is the mean. This is the most common value that we use in quantitative statistics. It may be the median, which is the one in the middle when they are rank ordered, or it may be the mode, which is the most common value. Let's learn these three terms and we can rock the land of nerd. What is the mean, you ask? Well, the mean is the numerical average. Consider these five little brownies here, little Girl Scouts selling cookies. Each of them has a specific height. The height constitutes a quantitative value because it can be measured and counted as a number. What is the average height of these Girl Scouts? What is the mean height of these Girl Scouts? So the average and the mean, the average and the mean are the same thing. The mean height is the average height. Let's average the height of these Girl Scouts. To do that, we would measure how tall each of them is. We would add all those values together and divide by the number we have, and we find that the average height is somewhere around this line that I've drawn here. Now, that is why it's called the average. 50% above the average, 50% below the average. The mean of the population, now remember we have a population and we have a sample, so the numerical average of the population is called mu, and the mean of the sample is called x bar. Remember that we have a population. The population's mean is called mu. And if we take a sample of the population, the mean of the sample is called x bar. And they're calculated with this awful, scary formula. Mu is equal to the sum of all the x's, however many there are, divided by the number that there are. And the sample mean is calculated by all of the x's divided by the number that they are. We add them all up and divide by how many there are. That's all that formula really says. All these formulas require is that you add them up and divide by the number you have. Here we add the height and we divide by the number we have, and this is some real mean stuff. So the mean is the numerical average. The median is the one in the middle when they are rank ordered. If we take these five brownies or Girl Scouts selling cookies and we arrange them in height from the smallest to the tallest, the one in the middle is called the median. The middle height is the median. And if you have an even number of them, then you take the two in the middle, once they're rank ordered, add them together and divide it by 2. And the mode is the most common value. Which one of these heights is the most common? Those two right there are the most common. They're the same height. So the mode is the value that occurs most often. These three terms to know: the mean, which is the numerical average. For the population, it is the Greek letter mu. And for the sample, it is x bar. The median is the one in the middle. And the mode is the most common. You learn these three terms and you rock the land of nerd. Now, a number of years ago, the American NFL had a players' strike. And the players were arguing that they weren't getting enough money, and the owners didn't want to give them more money. So they both gave an average value of the salary. The players said that the average salary was $68,000. The owners said the average salary was $168,000 a year. What happened is that the Owners gave the median value, which was the one in the middle, which was $168,000 a year. This has been a number of years ago. And the players gave the mode, which is the most common value, which was $68,000 a year. So the median was like 168 and the mode was 68. They both told the truth, but neither one of them gave you the numerical average, which would have made more sense. Now, I remind you that we talked last time about descriptive statistics versus inferential statistics. Many times we will calculate the average of the sample, which is X bar, in order to speculate about the mean of the population, which we may not know. The population may be so large that you never would know, but we can speculate when we draw a sample. I want you to keep climbing the ladder. You've got this. You're making good headway. You now have the three major measures of central tendency: the mean, the median, and the mode. Thank you. We're going to move forward now.